What's up, everybody? You guys are watching Served on Sundays. It's your girl Victoria, and today I'm here with
Alysha Klees.
Alysha Klees. Oh, almost like Alicia Keys. Oh my gosh.
You don't want me to sing though.
Okay.
I started acrylic pour painting in 2018, and basically you have acrylic paints and a pouring medium, and you mix that together. You pour it over the canvas, you tilt it around a little bit. There's 1,000 different techniques, so they all turn out very different. Even though we're using the same color scheme, each one of these canvases are going to be really unique. You call it fluid art, fluid painting, acrylic pour art. You can do similar paint mediums with string pull art.
And then like she brought me some gloves. I didn't even think about that. I'm glad she brought me the gloves. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And you guys are going to watch. So let's do it. Okay, so what's the first thing I'm going to do?
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your paint cup, layer the paint in the solo cup, however you see fit. The cool thing about the pouring medium is that it's not going to mix the paint together so you get muddy colors. So she's not going to have all green.
I'm wearing all 6 of those.
All 6 of them in that solo cup.
Okay, this broke, but it's okay.
Oops.
My nails are the only thing that needed protection.
There's not really any wrong way to do acrylic pouring.
And you said this comes off the tables, right?
Yeah, it's water based, so it's not like oil paint. It'll come off with soap and water.
If you guys see me being messy, that's why, because she told me it comes off the tables. If it doesn't, she owes me a new table.
I get you one.
Okay, so almost done. Just 2 more colors.
You see how it's like
it's doing some type of stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool.
There we go.
Yeah. What's the next step?
So you're gonna pour it on your canvas.
Just pour it on the canvas.
You can just either do ribbons. You can just dump it all in the middle.
Okay. Let's see what type of wrist action I got today. Very therapeutic. Can you tell me like some of the benefits that doing this has done for you or maybe other people that you've done it with?
Yeah, so I got started shortly after we were in a car wreck with a drunk driver. The whole situation was pretty traumatic for me, and it exacerbated the bipolar symptoms that I had also been managing for about 10 years. And after that car wreck, dealing with the PTSD and the bipolar symptoms going off the rails, I went to a free class at a library in Ohio and did pour painting. And I decided to use the budget that I had instead of continuously doing online shopping and going above my budget. One of the symptoms of bipolar is excessive spending. My husband was all for it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, please do something besides spend money.
He said, not my wallet. I like the way that this is turned out. Like, is this the end of it, or do I do something else?
You can pick it up on the sides, and you can tilt it around a little bit so that it gets the sides, or you can use your finger and just kind of drag it along the sides. I'm glad I found a formula that works, because there's a few times where I've had them dry, but if you have a fan on them, it dries the top faster than the bottom, so they crack. And just let it air dry for, depending on how much paint you use, how big the canvas it is, it dries like 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
You can do this one too.
Oh, okay. Yes, guys, I get to do
both.
another one. I'm excited.
You can either use the same cup or you can use clean cup.
Skylar, do you want to do this one? Okay. Skylar's like, no.
People that I've worked with doing these things are like, I don't know if my OCD can handle this.
Right.
Because it's so abstract, and there's no guarantee in how it's going to turn out. Take your paint filled cup, pour it upside down on the canvas, and then plop it out.
I'm kind of scared. Like, what if it... Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. I don't know why I was so scared to do it, but I'm glad it turned out like this.
So then
now
you
we're just
can-
watching it.
You can let it, now you got some air bubbles in there sometimes. Just torch it real light to pop the bubbles, but you can also let it sit for a second. See how they're popping on their own? Or you can even blow on it to give it a little bit of air to pop those bubbles. So, but yeah, you tilt it around. See how much different it is from the other one?
This one is like a more subtle type of. Ooh.
It's very messy.
Messy.
But it's satisfying.
This is right. You guys, you're gonna have to tell me what I should paint over this because I like just painting random stuff. Whatever comes to mind. I'm probably gonna paint an eye because all I do is paint eyes.
If somebody does want to do a class, I am open to coming out and doing them for a handful of people.
Okay.
I could do one-on-one. I can do 3 or 4. I can do up to 10, really. And then I can also do Zoom, like a virtual class. And if you're local in the area, I can drop off the supplies. I don't have a means to ship them yet. But if you're local in the area, then I can definitely meet you somewhere to drop them off to you, or I can come to you and drop them off, drop the kids off. It's $45. I gotta price out the 11 by 14 if you want something bigger, but 8 by 10s are a really good place to start.
Thank you so much for coming out, and make sure you guys go get you some art therapy. She's local in Dallas, and this is served on Sundays. Once again, it's your girl Victoria, and this is Alysha, and thank you, Skylar. We're out.